Yo, this is a recap. Sorry, not picking at my butt, just grabbing my notes. Yeah, this is a recap of the week. And first, I want to get into something that wasn't a topic. I just want to poke at the people that love Christmas. Hey, how about we keep celebrating now in January? You know, let's do it. Come on. You love Christmas so much, so it's normal to do it, late October, all of November, then all of December, an entire month, all for one holiday. So let's keep it going. Come on. It's not weird, right? Let's do it in January. Yeah. Keep up the holiday stuff. Keep all the Christmas stuff. Where all your stuff? Where the Santa stuff? Where the red and green and the white? Do it. Come on. Come on, Christmas lovers. What's my point with that? Um, yeah, maybe because there aren't any commercials doing it. Maybe because the masses aren't. So you're kind of like, oh, little, monkey brain. Sorry, that's a little mean. Is going, oh, this time to quit Christmas and wait, 11 more months. Well, no, that's my point. It's like, come on, you could shut it off in January, but you can't wait till December to celebrate it. It has to be like once the commercials roll out and all the masses come and everyone jumps off that Christmas bridge, you got to jump off of it too. That's my point. Anyway, because it's weird. I love you guys, but it's weird. Anyway, so one of the days I want to talk about, the Monday one, was trash. Uh, Went to the gym and there was a bunch of it was early in the morning. There was a bunch of seagulls, picking at trash that was just all over the parking lot. My whole point was that, we're this advanced human race, right? You get these, I don't know, these types of people that go, oh, we're better than everything else, everybody else, animals, everything's all below us. I don't have to give a crap. Humans are number one. Cool. We're so great. We handle our trash so poorly. So we're this great evolved human race, We're so awesome. Yeah, we can't handle our trash, yet birds know how to get to it, dig through the trash can, throw it on the floor, pollutes the earth, and we're awesome. So yeah, props to all those people that think they're great, and then, laugh at, scoff at trash and, you know, Greenpeace and all that. So I just thought that was uh, just an interesting thing because it's like, what a silly debate. There's so many things that can substitute the popular things we like straws, plastic forks, and all that, that are a little more environmentally friendly and they do the same job. So I want to switch over that way everyone can have their cake and eat it too. Everyone's happy, but there's always just some weirdo who's like, no. It was just something I wanted to post and talk about. So then the following day, because all my topics are random, I wanted to talk about the Netflix show Explained, which is a series of a bunch of topics, much like this channel. And the one that I saw was Diamonds, which I think was the first episode. But it's also something that I talked about. This is all something that I will convey to you guys in the future with various things. And that's stop it. Stop it with the diamonds. Stop paying a lot of money just because, your mother and her mother before you, or husband or man or woman just like paid 5 grand for a ring. You know what I mean? Like, just stop it. It's carbon. There's certain companies that I don't even want to claim it because I don't know, but like they, through other people doing their research, claim that they hold a monopoly on it. Sure. I just think it's silly, anyways. It just makes no sense. I'm over it. I'm over people going, ooh, jewelry. It's like, cool. Like owning it's fine. Having it, that's fine. But bragging about it, um, having a celebrity show go, oh, this necklace is $1 million. I'm wearing $1 million. That's dumb. Okay. We can go off of art. We can go off of beauty. We can go off of the technique and style to make these things and give it praise for that. We can go to museums and talk about the history of things. That's fine. But making it into this is worth something. there's no value. We put the value onto it, and we keep doing it because we're schmucks. And I'm just pleading to you guys to stop being a schmuck. You know, propose to your girlfriend, your wife, another way, or find a different ring. Or ladies, and gentlemen, don't don't get excited over diamond. You know, find other things, emeralds and all that stuff. Find excitement for gold. Find excitement for silver. Find excitement except I can't even talk. Excitement for copper. You know, just something that's equivalent, but isn't something where fat cats are going, ha ha ha. I'm gonna trick the masses. You dumb idiots. So yeah, that was my whole thing with diamonds. I think they're silly. Um, then I posted something about like how to deal with crowds, or I should say, a news channel talked about it, and I just relayed it. But it was like, you know, if you're at a rally, protest, or anything, and the crowds get crazy, how to do that. And I explained that you should watch Game of Thrones Battle of the Bastards episode. And that episode plays to suffocation in crowds and stuff like that. And so, you know, it was just, I don't know, I guess things that I would have done anyway. But hide behind something strong, car, pillar, wall, things that can't knock you down, that kind of is a deterrent of the wave, the human wave that is crashing down on you. Get yourself into kind of like a football stance, kind of a boxer's stance where you have your legs spread out and your arms protecting your chest because it's all about the heart and lungs for breathing. Once the people kind of condense you like a sardines, you kind of get cramped, and that's where you have trouble breathing. Broken ribs, collapsed lung, those things that kind of hurt you in those situations. If you so happen to fall, because it's possible, it's easy to do it when there's a crowd, kind of get into a fetal position, cradle yourself, protect the lungs and the heart, the main organs, you know, and hope to God you don't get trampled to death. So that was that. I like to convey things that could be helpful in some weird, very weird scenario, but who knows. Then my Thursday one was Advent calendars. And this one kind of broke my heart because it was a childhood thing that I grew up with. You know, you get excited, Christmas comes, you get the chocolate calendar. Every day you get to open up the thing and the slot and get one piece of chocolate. And then you just kind of get older and you realize there's almost 8 billion people on the planet, and we're all dirty and trashy and selfish. And now I'm eating this chocolate thing by the end of, you know, the month, or when Christmas rolls around. Um, it's mostly plastic. You know, all the chocolate's gone and it is plastic and then cardboard, but it's just like a gross piece of trash that I'm just super over. Just like Advent calendar companies, if you can do just something else that's environmentally friendly, you know, something that's not plastic, something that can degrade safely, I will jump on board quickly. But until then, it's just a gross thing. Plus, you guys got shady with your business. I remember the 24th like was a bigger chocolate. You know, the square slot was bigger. You got a bigger chocolate. Now it's the same size, but they kept the same size slot, so it's trickery. It's them. It's the company being cheap again. It's like jerks. Like why do companies have to suck? Give you more for your money. Stop taking. You know what I mean? Like it's already bad enough. We're probably paying like $10 for the calendar when it should be like $2. It's like, man, you guys are terrible. And it's a holiday where we're supposed to be like giving and all that. So that was me like pooping on Advent calendars because the joy is it's just not there anymore. Obviously being an adult's different too, but it's like, it's just not there, you know? Like I don't even want to do it for the next generation because it's like, just pollution. It's not worth it. There's not that much excitement. It's almost like, you know, getting an Easter basket and it's like you have your eggs and then you have all that paper and plastic to fill the basket. It's just waste. It like makes it no fun anymore because it's just like, oh, all I see is trash. Oh, you know what I mean? Like I went to a friend's gender reveal party and it's like, I love them. And if you're watching this video, I love you guys. But it's like, you know, they did their thing and it's just like, you know, confetti or paper that gets flown everywhere. And it's like, trash. I wish it was like a smoke that, you know, not a glitter, but like some friendly smoke thing that disappears or whatever. But no, just trash. You're just kind of going, all that to find out if it's a sex because it's a cute thing to do now. So, I'm sure there's friendlier ways, but people don't care. They just want to have their fun in their moment and their cool thing that works at the time. They're the fad is I guess the word I'm looking for. And so then the last thing I wanted to talk about was a friend of mine posted something about parties, and I saw it and I was like, oh, that's cool. And it was just like a generic meme that somebody wrote that was like, hey, if you go to a party, don't think about bringing a gift. I'm happy that you came. Who cares about the gift you brought? And they tailored it more toward children and birthdays gifts, but I edited it so that it would be more like in general. Come to a party to have fun. Like what makes parties not fun for me anymore is like this little like headache that I get where it's like, what do I have to bring? Do I have to bring a wine, some cheese, a snack? Do I have to bring like a 6-pack? Do I have to bring, you know what I mean? Depending on what the party is, it's like, kids party. Do I have to bring a toy? Reminded me of this comedian who's like, I'm a grown man, and you know how weird it is to like go to a store and be like, can I get a gift for my grown man best friend for his birthday? And it's like all jokes and humorous, and it's like, but I get it. I get what he was trying to say with that, which is like, it's exhausting. Like birthday parties, fine, but I almost feel like we need to do a situation where it's like, no, we need to be strategic and have almost like, what do you call those wedding things? I can't think of the word right now, but it's like they give you a list and you have to click on it and you're basically buying them some kitchenware. Do the same for birthday parties. Do the same for everything. It's like, no, it's like, this is the things that I want, which I know the parents tell you, hey, Jimmy wants a toy, whatever, yo-yo. But it's like, do it like, in a different way where it's like, isn't it if there's an expensive one but no one can pay it, we can all pool in? Like, do something like that. You know what I mean? Like, where it's like, I don't want to pay for a stupid toy, but Jimmy needs a college tuition, so I'll contribute to that. You know what I mean? Like, just something. But just parties aren't fun anymore because it's like, I'm in a predicament because I want us to live in a world where it's a community based. You bring something, we all bring it together. But at the same time, it's also like, hey, come to this party. I'm like, all right. I really want to, yeah, come to this party, and then you feel like, I don't know, somewhere, I can't explain it. Something got tainted where now it just feels like an obligation that you have to bring something like carrots and dip or chips and dip. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I want to dissect it more or have somebody like chime in and give me their opinions on why it doesn't feel like a community based thing where it's like, let's all bring stuff like a potluck. Like, maybe if we use the word potluck, it would help, because then like that's kind of associated with like bring something. But like birthdays, it just seems a little more selfish. Like, hey, come celebrate me and bring me something. Bring me something. Not just you. Not just you that I haven't seen in forever, but also a gift for me. Ha ha ha. You know what I mean? But like a potluck's like for everybody. I don't know. Maybe that's it. But yeah. So anyway, I just was like, that's why parties, like, it's a little small portion of why parties aren't that fun for me, is this kind of feeling like I'm forced to bring something and it just doesn't make it fun. Kind of goes like, oh man, I just want to go and see everybody. And the whole meme was like, I appreciate you. And that's my whole point too. Like, when I go to a party, I just want to see people, I almost don't buy people gifts anymore for the holidays or birthdays because it's like, my this is going to sound silly. My gift is me. I'm giving you my time. As weird as that sounds, like, don't think of it as like egotistical, but more like, we only have so much time in this world, so for me to give it to you, that's pretty cool. You know what I mean? Like, for me to come to your birthday, for me to drive an hour or 2 hours to, a city that I don't really want to go to just to see you, that's cool, And so it's like, don't force me to buy something, especially if you don't really want anything. You're like, whatever, just, it's like, I don't want to buy you just socks. You know what I mean? Like, some people are programmed to buy filler stuff, and it's like, no, like if I don't tell you specifically something I need, then I probably don't need anything, and you don't need to bring anything. You don't need filler stuff. You don't need to give me socks or shirts, something lame. Like, would I want something cool? Like, there's tons of things I want, but they're super expensive, so I say no. So that was this week. That was these topics. They're kind of fun. They're kind of fun to voice out loud and talk to you guys about. But yeah, those were all the things that kind of like got to me throughout the week, and it was just like, But anyway, hopefully this came out cool. Talk to you later.